Bookmarks. Do you ever wanted to hide some filters or alternate between two or more charts in one single page? So if you want to do that, this video is for you. Stick with me until the end and already hit subscribe. What are bookmarks? Bookmarks are a way Power BI invented to simulate the usability of an app. For instance, you have buttons and you want to open and close the filters. You want to change between two graphics. You want to clean all the filters at once. These are all options that can be done using bookmarks. So in today's video, we're gonna do these three examples. For starters, let me duplicate this page, remove this, and let's start redoing this filter here. Okay, first of all, what I need to do is add the filters that I want. So let me go here and grab, for instance, my ear here, and let me go here and add, let me see, my country. Okay, now we have both filters. To create bookmarks, we need two of these options here, the bookmarks and the selection. The selection will show all the charts, texts, slicers, tables that we have in that page. Okay. If we click here, you can see that it's the selected one will be highlighted. Here, sales by country, here it is, total sales, here, and so on. So, what we're going to do? We're going to create our visual, that is the filters with a background, and then group that together. So let's insert a shape. For instance, this one. I'm gonna use blue and gonna put it here. Here it is. Okay, why this is in front of the filters? Because the order that we have here is the order that one visual is above other. Okay, so we need to put the shape under the two slicers, and now it's working. Okay, so I'm gonna select the three items. We're gonna use shift, select one, and select the last one. We're gonna select all. Okay, then I'm gonna click with the right button of the mouse and gonna group. Then I'm gonna call this filter. Okay, great. Now that we have our visual, we need buttons. So we can use an image like I did here. I searched the web for a filter image, downloaded and inserted here an image, get from my computer, and use it as a button. But for now, we're gonna use something that we already have here. Let's put, for instance, this bookmark. We need two buttons. Okay, one I want to be white, and the other blue. Okay, so what we need to do? We need bookmarks is like a picture. He's going to take a picture of the screen and save it. And every time you activate the bookmark, it will show us that picture. Okay, so we need to select the items that we want. For instance, let's select these three here. Before that, what we need to do for you to understand, we need to activate and deactivate. So every time the filters are activated, the blue button and the filters will be visible, and this will be hidden. And every time the filters are off, these two, this blue button and the filters will be hidden, and we are going to show only the white button. Okay, so let's start with the activated filters. Here at the right corner of the list, we have the option to hide. If we click here, for instance, the blue button will disappear. And if we click here, the white button, and so on. I want to start with the activated filters. So I'm gonna hide the white button and gonna leave it appearing, the filters and the blue button. Okay. Now I'm gonna select the three items. I'm gonna go in add a bookmark. I'm gonna call it filter sales on. Okay. What we need to do now that we have this three selected, I'm gonna go in these three dots and go into more options. I'm gonna unselect this data. Why is that? Because data, it's going to take a picture of everything in the page as it is. If you selected something, if you filter something, all is going to go to your bookmark, and we don't want that. We want that this appear and disappear, but the content of the dashboard remains exactly as it is at the moment that you press it. We don't want to reboot the screen with previous filters. Okay, so that's it. I want to only appear in the current page, and this is important too. We don't want all the visuals, because if we do that, all the visuals will be affected by the bookmark, and sometimes this can cause strange effects inside your page. Okay, so we're gonna select visuals because we selected these three. Then I'm gonna click again and go to update. Okay, a warning: sometimes bookmarks are a little bugged, and you configure them, and when you go test it, they don't work and you need to redo it again. So let's hope that this doesn't happen, but if it happens, you already know why. It's a bug. Sometime in the future, maybe they will fix it. Okay, now we're gonna add a new filter, and I want the opposite. I want the button, the white button appearing, and the other two, the filter and the blue button, hidden. I'm gonna select them. I'm gonna go here. Oh, as you can see, I click it here and he do something strange. So let's go again. I want this, this, and that's it. Okay, now we got. Gonna go here. I don't want the data. I want only the selected visuals, and I'm gonna call it filter sales off. I forgot to update. If we do not update, this will continue to happen. Let's go again now and update. Now, as you can see, it bugged. Let's go here, open the filters, select the tree again, and go here and update. Now it's working. When we filter sales off, just appear the white button. When we filter sales on, appear the blue button and the filters. Okay. Unfortunately, this happens. Uh, Maybe with you it won't happen, but if happens, you know that you are not doing anything wrong. Is bugged. Okay, but it works. You just need to sometimes redo a few steps. Okay. So now, uh, let's start with the filter sales off. We need to click on the visual and go here in the format button and in the action. I want the type of action bookmark, and I want to select the bookmark that I want to be activated by this button. And I want the filter sales on, because this is when the filter is hidden. So I want to show the filter. Here it is. Now I want to go to this button here and do the quite opposite. Gonna go here in bookmark and filter sales off. In the Power BI services, the button will function automatically, okay? But here in Power BI Desktop, you need to press Ctrl and click. If you don't use Ctrl, the button won't work, okay? So here it is. Let me just hide this a little bit so you can see it better. So here is our filters. Let me just put this button here so it appears that it's only changing the color, okay? And voila, we have our first example. Now, let's do a filter with blanket filters, a button to clean all the filters. For instance, if I press Australia here and close it, you're gonna see that we have Australia, okay? What I want to do, I want the page as it is. I'm gonna go again in bookmarks, gonna add one, and I'm gonna go clean filters. What I want this time, I want the data because I want to take a picture of the screen as it is without any filter selected. And I want all the visuals because I want that this bookmark affect all the visuals, okay? And update. Now I'm gonna add a button. Let's go here and insert a button. Let's go, for instance, I don't know, this reset button here. I'm gonna put here. I'm gonna go here and highlight an action and type I don't want back, I want a bookmark, and I want clean filter. So let's test. I'm gonna select here Australia and Canada and Australia, okay, and gonna close. And now I'm gonna clean the filters. And voila, the filters are clean. If you open here, everything is off. Of course, here we just have two filters. It's pretty easy to clean it by itself. But imagine you have a chart, I don't know, with 10, 20 filters. I already have clients that needed that amount of filters in one page. And one button that can clean the screen and reset all the filters is very useful. And sometimes you want to preset some filters. I don't know, the current year, the current month, that every time the client open the dashboard, the report, that's the main filters. So if he do anything different, he just reset it and the official filtered version will appear. Okay. And the last but not least is change graphics, change visuals using the same space inside a page. Okay. Let's create here. The goal is not to be pretty. Go get here says in the period. Let's go here, create one. Let me just remove here in the visuals. Okay. Oh, that's it. It's okay. Let's go duplicate this. And I don't want this by year. I want this by let's see, let me remove this. I want by let's go by country. Okay, and there he is. Now what we need to do, we have two charts. Let me just go here. Okay, I'm gonna go again in bookmarks and selections. Here we have the title of the charts. Okay, so if you rename here, it will rename the chart. So if the title is visible, you need to leave it as it is. Okay, we're gonna need to click to see which is which. Okay, great. So first of all, I want the sales by period, and this one is going to be sales by count. By sales in, sales by count. Okay. So I want the country to be visible. Same thing. I'm gonna select both of them because here I put it in a new page, but let's pretend that we are using the previous one. Okay. I'm gonna go add a new bookmark, call it sales by country. Okay. Gonna select it. I don't want the data. I want only the selected visuals, and I'm going to update. Okay. Now I want the opposite. Select this too. Go here, no data, selected visuals, update. And let's check if it's working. Okay. Okay. This time it worked on our first try. So here I want to call it sales by year. Okay. And now let's add a button here. But I want to use now this navigator option and bookmark navigator. As you can see, when we put bookmark navigators, all the bookmarks that we have will appear. And we only want those two, okay? So how can we select only those two? Select here. We select both of them, okay? The both bookmarks. Click with the right button of the mouse and group. And here we're gonna call sales. Okay. Now I'm gonna go here. Let me just put this a little up. I'm gonna go here in the visual, the button. In the option bookmarks, instead of all, I will select sales. Okay. As you can see now, it's only those two is appearing. Here we only going to see all the bookmarks or the ones that are grouped together. Okay, this is the only options that we have. So now we're gonna just click and it's working. Pretty cool, right? So for this configuration here, change the axis of a chart, we can do it also using parameters. I can do other video talking about this, but the main focus here is bookmarks. And I want to show you 3 options that are very useful in the daily basis and can help you a lot building your charts. What do you guys think of today's video? Let me know all in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I see you guys on our next video.